everyone, and welcome back to Maid with Perfection. Yes, it's been a very, very long time since I played Maid with Perfection, and you would think that the previous episode would be the last. But here's the thing, I didn't get the best ending for Maid with Perfection. So, we're gonna go back, see what I did wrong, and hopefully we can get that perfect ending. Get it? Because me with perfection? Perfect? Oh, why do I even try? Okay, so this is when Carolyn didn't know what or what not to say because of it being her first time out as a real maid. Originally, I said that it's fine, but this time, we're gonna try saying you can say anything you want. Carolyn stared at me with a gigantic blush on her face. Was she not expecting me to say that? I smiled and chuckled a bit at her red face.
Oh, what's so funny? You just look very cute, especially when you blush.
Very, very true. Carolyn is really cute when she blushes. Don't take that the wrong way. The red tint on her face deepened, and she looked down at her skirt, trying to calm down. How is she this adorable? I smiled before sipping again from my teacup. The driver suggested that I try it, and I had to admit, it was amazing. It wasn't bitter or lacking in any way. It had me asking for more. By my fifth cup, I had emptied the teapot of hot water. I didn't need any more tea, so I stopped Carolyn from brewing more. As I finished my tea, I handed the cup and saucer to Carolyn. As she turned, however, a small napkin flew off the serving tray she was holding and landed behind her on the floor.
Oh, I'll get...
Oh! Okay! Wow. That's not something... Okay. Okay. That just happened. That definitely just happened. Okay. Well, this is definitely something I missed. All of a sudden, I was almost face to face with a pair of frilly panties. My mind instantly went blank, and I could not help but stare with my mouth agape. I wasn't sure what to say. I don't blame you. As Carolyn continued her bent-over journey to pick up the napkin on the floor, my face grew even redder as more of her panties revealed themselves to me. I felt every nerve in my body want me to turn away or something, but my mind was not allowing me to be polite. On one hand, it was rude to stare. On the other, I could not help freezing.
Do you like what you see?
I refuse to answer your question. Did my ears deceive me? Did she really just ask that? The look on her face told me that her question was not a trick of the mind. She winked playfully at me as I looked at her, then at her panties, then back at her. I tried to move my mouth to make words, but my voice continued its tortured silence, making me the moron of the night. Carolyn giggled before coming back up and brushing out her skirt, including her backside at last. That was definitely payback for making her blush.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Well, at least she's not mad. At least she's not mad about this whole situation. At least she's not going to beat me up like some anime girls do in situations like this.
You're fine.
I shook my head and cleared my throat. Something told me that she did that on purpose. However, I didn't want to make assumptions. I just got here anyway, so my mind could be playing tricks on me. Carolyn excused herself for the night, and I was left alone to my own thoughts.
Wow, this is really happening, huh?
Yep, it's happening, alright. It's definitely happening. And here we have the first maid battle against Carolyn and Red. At first I told Angela, screw you, but now I'm gonna say that you don't even know her. Angela laughed before clapping her hands together, making a large echo throughout the lobby.
Red, enough!
Well, that wasn't very much different. Okay, so let's try asking her why she would serve me and fight to be here. Carolyn looked at me before blushing wildly. What? Was her reason bad? She shook her head and looked up at me nervously.
Well, you see, I guess you interested me, Master.
I interested you?
Huh.
Yeah, and I kind of think you're cute. I, hope you don't mind.
Carolyn, between you and me, if anyone is cute, it's you. Let me just say that. I think you're cute too. Her face turned red again as she filled with the hem of her dress. She looked even cuter than before. I almost wanted to pull her over and hug her. However, my mind ran back to the fight between Red and Carolyn. That's right, she had to focus on winning the fight. Now was not the time for flirting and calling each other cute. Carolyn bowed to me and asked me to instruct her for the day. Huh, this is new. Alright, here we go. When we went home, I couldn't help but let a relieved sigh. Carolyn got to stay with me, and I got to keep my title. Even more so, Carolyn was happy, and I enjoyed seeing the joyful smile on her face the entire way home. As much as I didn't do exactly a lot, I still felt accomplished. As a representative for Carolyn, I was proud of her. She celebrated by making a large cake for dessert, and oh boy, was it amazing! I was stuffed and went to bed a very happy and full person that night. However, I didn't stay in bed for long as a knock appeared at my bedroom door.
Huh? Come in.
What was Carolyn up to? I thought she also went to bed. And she's in a towel. Okay. My face turned red as Carolyn walked into my room with just a towel. Her hair looked slightly wet, so you could tell that she had just come out of a shower. Why wasn't she in her uniform? Carolyn blushed as she closed the door and gripped the towel around her.
Master? Can I tell you something?
Sure. Yeah, what is it?
Carolyn took a step towards the bed, causing me to stand from it and walk around in front of her. She kept her eyes down, but her face was as pink as a peach.
I want to thank you for directing me and helping me win.
You're welcome.
Huh? Oh, no. You trained hard and stuff. You totally had it.
Still, without your instruction, I would have worked myself to exhaustion, and I probably couldn't have won. I owe you so much.
Hey, you don't owe me anything, okay? I wanted to help you, so I did, because I care for you.
I care for you too. I mean, more so than I should.
I stared as Carolyn looked up at me with a smile.
I know it's only been a week, but I've really grown to like you, Master. You're kind and you take care of me better than I could have imagined. It's almost as if I'm not a maid.
I felt my heart flutter. Was this a confession? Yes! It's a confession!
I understand if you don't like me back, but I think that I like you so much that I could grow to love you.
As Carolyn stared up at me, I felt my mind jumble like it did the first time I had saw her. She was so cute, and she was smiling up at me with a cute blushing face. It was true. I found her cute, but I never imagined she would confess to me like this.
So, Master, can I make a request?
Sure.
Go right ahead. Slowly, Carolyn raised her hands and wrapped them around my neck, giving me a shy look. My heart skipped at her request.
May I have a kiss?
Okay, have How could I say no? I gently wrapped my arms around her form and leaned in to kiss her gently, feeling her stretch up to brush her lips against mine. Her lips were soft and tasted like sweet vanilla, enticing me to press my lips against hers with a little more to get more of her taste. I felt fireworks go off in my head as I kissed Carolyn. She gently tightened her hug around me, matching my deep kiss. I felt her love in that kiss, and I gave my love back to her in return. Carolyn gently walked around while holding me, causing us to turn where her back was to my bed. With a tug, she caused me to fall forward on top of her. I broke from the kiss and landed with my arms on either side of her, not wanting to crush her. I mean, she may be wearing nothing but a towel, but this is still cute! I stared down at Carolyn with blush as she smiled and held her arms to me, inviting me back into her embrace.
I'm so happy, Master. I love you.
And then, at that moment, I didn't see my maid. I saw a woman that I cared for and liked, maybe even loved. She wanted to stay beside me and fought so hard to do so. I felt incredibly unworthy, but I didn't let that feeling shake me. I lowered myself down and kissed her, feeling her wrap her arms around me. She did indeed show me her love and happiness. I showed her mine in return. Who knew that a maid and a soldier could like someone like me? I was incredibly lucky. She was perfect. This house was perfect. My life had become perfect. Score! Best end, made with perfection. And that's the end of Made with Perfection. So, let's just say that was indeed a perfect end. I'll stop. So, thank you all for watching. Be sure to leave a like and see ya in the next video. Yep, see ya.